Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron once again in Final Fantasy XIV in Eorzea. We're here in Old Gridania by the amphitheater, Miketo's amphitheater, and we're about to start once again another seasonal event. Halloween seasonal event, All Saints Wake. So, here we go. Let's talk to the quest giver, Adventurous Guild Investigator. It's going to be a blind playthrough, as usual. The Fright Stuff. Oh my stars, could it be? The self-same adventurer who helped us keep wickedness at bay and transformed All Saints Wake from a night of screams into a day of revelry? Thank the 12 for bringing you to us, for the fiends of the realm knock at our door once again, and we need a dauntless soul to help us ensure they don't tear it off its hinges. The host of this year's Parade of Horrors is a woman with a pumpkin for a head. I shudder to consider whether this is some elaborate costume, or no, perhaps it is best not to know. Her strange appearance makes my skin crawl, to say nothing of underlings. Why, one might think the Continental Circus was come again, hiding their monstrous intentions behind the guise of celebration. We can be grateful that none have yet fallen under their spell, but I fear it is only a matter of time. We must act quickly to unearth their schemes. I would begin a thorough investigation at once, but I'm afraid my surveillance duties here prevent me from moving freely. That, my friend, is why I need you. Approach this pumpkin-headed witch under the flag of friendship and offer your services to a ghastly celebration. If you catch even a whiff of foul deeds, I want you to put a stop to them before any innocents come to harm. I know I could count on you. Now then, you can find our quarry just across the way at Miketo's amphitheater, where she's doubtless attempting to draw any and all passers-by into an ungodly procession. Humor her for now, but take care not to fall victim to her honeyed words. How do you know of her honeyed words? Okay. There's the creature. It is you. I knew your arrival was inevitable, for any who once indulge in the revelry of All Saints Wake cannot resist a chance to relive their experience. Oh, such eagerness! We are ever in need of willing hands to help with the festivities, preferably with bodies still attached. Of course, I understand you have been tasked with bringing to light any iniquity on my part, but you know from experience that I am perfectly harmless, so you are free to conduct your little investigation if it pleases you. Together, I believe we can make this All Saints Wake into one that will be remembered for moons to come. Yet, before we begin, allow me to illuminate the history of this event and our intentions here. On this most unhallowed of nights, the saints revel in their palatial heavens, and as their judgmental eyes become leaden from drink, the impure are free to feast and frolic without fear of punishment. In ages past, the common folk would rue the coming of this night and cower in their homes. That is, until the adventurers took it upon themselves to rid the streets of evil, thus turning the event into a celebration of your collective bravery. A joyous happening, to be sure. But what of the goblin, the ghost, and the gremlin? Unfortunately, there are many monstrous souls who yet consider this night to spread fear like a plague. And so it struck me. What if All Saints' Wake could be an occasion for celebration among mortal and monster alike? I believe there is room for light even in the darkest of hearts. Which brings me to the question of your involvement. I would have you aid a minion of mine named Papa Gruff in facilitating an All Saints' Wake that will allow yours and mine to join hands in mutual merriment. Perhaps you know Papa Gruff? He was once a Voidson so depraved that his kin spoke of him only in hushed whispers. I have since shackled, or rather politely reasoned with him to commit devilry no more. Knowing of his formidable magical prowess, I have set him to work under these guiding words. Frightened enough to tickle, but not to scar. Fear need not be an unpleasant experience, and Papa Gruff is doing his utmost to strike that delicate balance between felicity and fright. Not with much success, as I understand. I would love to proffer him advice myself, but I believe one such as you would know better what appeals to the mortals of the city. Might you give our beleaguered Papa Gruff a few words of advice? Count on me. Thank you. Truly. You should be putting on a performance near the Letters Workers Guild at present. Assuming he has yet to be chased from Gridania's borders. Please speak with him and give him my encouragement. Alright. Easy. Papa Gruff? Oh, I summoned thee. There he is. You are that meddlesome adventurer. Rather, I see tidings of my humble performance have reached even your ears, good sir. Please honor me with your presence as my guest of honor. Without further ado, I shall summon a foul, fell beast before your very eyes. I only hope you've brought a change of small clothes. Look here, my dear thrill seekers. Here lies an ordinary pumpkin, or is it? Take care not to blink, for any moment of distraction might well be your last. Oh, the terror, those bloodthirsty eyes, those razor-sharp fangs. Flee if you dare, but this hellhound will chase you to the ends of the earth to have its ounce of flesh. And I would know, considering the scars of its wrath upon my backside. imagine each and every pumpkin adoring this fair city transformed into such a thing. Why, dread would prey upon Britannia to the last ilm. If I made it so, a veritable banquet of chaos. Okay. A clown among clowns. Not a single blood-curdling scream. But a smile is not a complete failure, I suppose. Ah, my pumpkin-headed master asked you to help me? Well, allow me to peel back the curtain, as they say. Considering our previous acquaintance, this hardly bears repeating, but my true form is that of a void sense. My, not even a grimace. Well, I suppose it would be inconvenient if you ran away screaming after every sideways glance in my direction. Now, for the matter of this furry abomination. He's cute. Frightened enough to tickle but not scar is the agreement that binds me to my master. I don't need to be told twice that summoning any of my kind would be in gross violation of that covenant. So, remembering the deceptively winsome countenance of this vicious hellhound, I thought it would strike the perfect balance between horrifying and heartwarming. That is until a child at an earlier show burst into tears at the pup's appearance. Now I've seen a man react with a hearty laugh to the exact same dog, with nary a trace of fear in his voice. The difference is vexing. Tell me, is a puppy something to be feared or cuddled? Depends. What frightens one might make another smile. Do you jest? You mean to say your kind's definition of terror differs from person to person? Admit that does explain the sheer contrast in reactions I've observed so far. And it does place me between a rock and a hellish, soul-rending place. If my task was simply a matter of bringing people to fearful tears, the ground beneath you would already be soaked through. How in the hell's good name does one frighten to tickle? Ah, but you with your delicate sensibilities can teach me to mix dread and delight into a charmingly chilling concoction. Let us begin at once. Let's get right to it, huh? First, we need to find people to scare, but not scar. Your kind seems to gravitate towards the pumpkins we've placed throughout the city, which creates the perfect opportunity for a mild mischief. One of our displays should be just over this hill and another is near the Lancers Guild. Your job is to tell me what to transform the pumpkins into once we find suitable test subjects. Let's see how well you tickle. Okay, let's get out of here. But we're supposed to tickle and not scare or scar. Right? I could make him flinch so hard his heart would burst in his chest. That's neither here nor there. What type of cowl would be suitable? Give him the ghastliest scowl you can muster. He's a sergeant, after all. Silas Bridges. Great job. Okay. It's coming after us. Okay. Cowering boy. Ooh, we must be gentle with this one. Oh, this one is ripe for the picking. Forget I said anything. So what type of gobble do you suggest? Come on, it's cute. Exactly, it's kind of cute. I think I'm beginning to understand. If a fright doesn't kill your kind, it can actually be somewhat pleasant. I believe I'm ready to take the proverbial stab at it. Come, come, there should be more pumpkins around Apcolor Falls. For babies, are they? I'll make this last wish she was back in her mother's womb. You there, little girl. Look well upon this pumpkin. Uh-oh. Not so brave now. It's actually quite cute. She still enjoyed it. Good job, Papa Gruff. Did she say thank you? I scared her near out of her shoes and she thanks me? Can't say I've experienced that before. I dare say I even enjoyed it. Yes, now is the time to capitalize upon this new fine tickling skill of mine. Let us visit the display near the Whistling Miller next. Oh, more. Okay. Startled botanist. Where are they startled? Good day to you, young lady. Might you join me in celebrating the joyous occasion of that is All Saints' Week? Oh my, aren't you in a fright? And not the good kind either. What happened, lass? Papa Gruff is here to help. You really help? Well, I could certainly do worse than a clown. I've come from the Great Lone Crowry, although fled from is probably more appropriate. It was tilling the fields like always, when I heard a frightful voice from behind me. I turned around to meet it, and came face to face with the foulest monster I've ever seen. When I regained my senses, I was here, my throat hoarse from screaming. No power in the realm can persuade me to return, not while that horror wanders unchecked. We might have a real demon on our hands. You may very well be right. Those illusions I summoned are no more capable of free movement than the pumpkins they sprang from. Yes, no doubt they are void scent running amok. Here I am trying myself into knots, trying to learn the subtleties of spookery, while some uncouth brute goes rampaging through the 12's wood with nary a thought towards artistry. If we forget such behavior, our efforts to find glee in terror will have been for naught. Tremble and fear no longer, lass. We shall investigate the matter. Truly, you're the first people to believe my claims are more than seasonal mischief. Oh, my new father was wrong when he said all clowns were villains. Thank you. Again, those words ring strangely in my ears. However, 'tis not an entirely unpleasant sensation. I know this wasn't why you were sent to assist me, but there's no telling how many of my kind we may find. A single void clown can only achieve so much, so would you lend me your aid in case the situation gets undesirably bloody? Thank you. Look at me expressing gratitude, and to one of your kind no less. Well, no matter. Let us depart to the Great Longrari and settle this. Brewery. Let's get to the bottom of this, huh? Our roguish quarry is close, doubtless lying in wait somewhere to catch us unawares. Once they show themselves, don't indulge them with anything but a face of stony indifference. As I thought, a fellow voidsent. What, pray tell, are you doing here?
A brother of the void? Then you know I am here for the night of devilry. Once we were free to carouse, creep, and caper, guided by the great pumpkin-headed archfiend. For too long we have been denied our demonic rights, and it is I who shall reinstate our grandest event. Yes, the age of the great good shall give way to the era of the great pot. Even now my allies lie in wait throughout the city, ready to usher in the night of devilry. You must join us, brother. Join us as we rise again.
No.
What? Why?
Even if I wanted to, my covenant prevents me from engaging in the wanton vileness you propose. Regardless, I have no desire to join you for some cheap jaunt through the city, with only a few subtle morals to show for it. Such indelicate devilry would only result in our swift and total annihilation.
Ha! Spoken like a true coward. Don't tell me you're frightened of some sharpened sticks and clumsy clubs.
Oh, but I am frightened, and as you too would be, had you tasted the full brunt of my master's fury. Perhaps you may yet, if you continue to insist upon this foolish course. I have learned how to blend in with the people, hear and extract terror in such a way that does not tempt retaliation. Your plan would bring but a single night of debauchery. Learn how to cohabit, however, and our collective revelry can last forevermore.
Traitor! Then my minions and I will devour you and your bland bread loaf of a friend.
naughty children ill deserve to join in the festivities. They should be happy as decorations to serve as an example for any following their footsteps. My lady, how pleasant is to see you. Dare I ask why you grace us with your presence? I caught wind of a voice and disturbance and came here to investigate. When I heard your voices, I knew something was afoot. I must say I am quite pleased that you see the merit in my approach to All Saints' Wake. Yet something must be done about the other beasts that have crept into the city. Let us give them the same treatment and continue enjoying this unhallowed season on our own terms. That's an unhappy pumpkin. With your help, rounding up our reckless kin should prove to be a simple matter. Let us make this All Saints' Wake an occasion to remember for those who dwell in the light and shadow alike. Beside any errant calls, perform the spell I demonstrated earlier. In doing so, we shall convince the residents of Gridania that the source of their supposed nightmares was not but a cluster of mundane pumpkins. This one possesses the transformative power you require. Simply swing it about in a grandiose manner and point it at your target. Once the charms have been cast, I shall collect the pumpkins. I understand they're quite delicious when baked in pie. Okay, and we've got the All Saints charm. Let me just check this here. Okay, let's do the other quest, a charmed life. Just when I was getting the hang of being the life of the party instead of the death of it. Let's wrap this up quickly, lest this year's All Saints' Wake be remembered as a disaster. Sense something sinister lurking deeper in these fields. As well as trail heading to the east, perhaps towards the market or the Lancers Guild. Splitting up will be the easiest way to end this quickly. I'll escort the botanist from earlier back here and deal with whatever still haunts the Glory. I shall use the opportunity to convince her that what she witnessed before was nothing but an overzealous pumpkin. That should put her heart at ease. I will leave the rest of Gridania to you. Once the Voidsins have been verily vegetated, meet me at Miketo's amphitheater and deliver my master news of our success. Now, let the show begin! Okay, we have 3 points to send away. Yeah, we should probably fast travel there. Okay. Another unhappy pumpkin? There's another one here. Another unhappy pumpkin. Okay, there's the other one. The last one. Oh, it's chuckling. Why are you chuckling? Why are you so happy? Another one. They're huge. Huge pumpkins. They turn into huge pumpkins. There you are. I took care of the void sense still haunting the Great Lone Glory. Did your hunt go as smoothly? Yes, it did. Good, good. Now we can safely say that the only frights in store for the citizens of Britannia are of the decidedly entertaining variety. I took the liberty of gathering the pumpkins you created. Their punishment will not be eternal. They can stand to remain in their current form for the durations of the festivities. It is the least they can do in repentance. There you are, my fearless clown. Thank you for reassuring me. I had worried I might have to retire from my position at the Great Lone Glory in Sequel's haunted climates.
As the master of the Botanist Guild, allow me to extend my personal thanks for helping my gifted pupil avoid such a decision. It would have been a grievous loss for all of us.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. In fact, I should thank you for being such an exemplary audience. A true entertainer brings his all to every stage, be it a grand amphitheater or cozy vegetable patch. I only hope you were half as real as I was.
That's scary, huh? Whatever that was looks so real. I never could have guessed it was just a garden variety pumpkin. Truly, I feel privileged to have seen a master of illusion at his craft. As do I. Would that every day was so filled with surprises. As a token of our thanks, we've made some pumpkin cookies from our most recent crop. Please enjoy them in good health.
Oh, that's sweet. I do believe I can get used to this being thanked thing. Well, since you've gone through the trouble, I'd best eat them before they have cooled. To my good health. This is delicious! That was the biggest fright of the night, I guess. This flavor, I've never tasted anything like it. The cookie's ether is tinged with something I can't quite pin down. It's bold but not overpowering. Is this the taste of gratitude? Oh, how much of my life have I wasted only supping on terror, when all along a whole world of flavors was left neglected.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I shall consider your words compliments nonetheless. These cookies are but a small token of my appreciation. I only wish I could have given more.
You mean I could potentially receive more gifts? I frightened performing my act will get me more baked delights. I'd better get to work straight away. Why, this is shaping up to be quite an All Saints Wake indeed. I could not have imagined a better day of celebration for all. Our success here is no small part thanks to you. As I believe that Papa Gruff now has the matters well in hand, I shall return to my manor. Pray visit if you are so inclined. Ah, yes, before I forget, do apprise the troublesome investigator of what has transpired here. Maybe he will finally cast his prying eyes elsewhere. What a fantastic yarn! Monsters plotting against monsters, all to make us happy? I admit I find your story hard to swallow, but I also see no reason why a fellow guild member would lie. Very well, I shall take your tale at face value and consider these to be glad tidings indeed. However, I cannot help but wonder if this was all an elaborate ruse. They knew we were watching them, and that may have compelled them to put on a show of charity. After all, a monster cannot change its skin overnight. I shall continue to keep a close eye on their activities from afar. I thank you for everything you've done and hope against hope that the evil has been laid to rest. Delightfully frightful. Alright, so that was it for the All Saints seasonal event. We have here the vendor, so let's just talk to her. And let's buy the wall-mounted vampire bats for our house. Let's just use this so you can see. It's the same thing as previous years, you know, we get a pumpkin head. And we can visit the manor as it was possible in previous years. Lots of tables. I'm assuming it's exactly the same thing, the same decoration of last year. Food. It's nice. Let me just give you a little... Yeah, it's the same thing. Here the way is all decorated. Lots of places to take cool pictures, cool screenshots. And then here we have the feast. Very well decorated, as you can see. Alright everyone, this is it for this year's Halloween event, All Saints Wake. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to comment, leave a like and subscribe. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care and good gaming. Bye bye!